Excellent. Good morning, everyone. My name is David Deutsch. I'm the Global Digital Marketing Trainer for Search Titans. Today we're going to be talking about advanced SEO. Now, what exactly is advanced SEO and how does it work? Well, there are different aspects of search engine optimization. The first aspect has to be basic SEO, understanding how content works and how search engines read the content and then list your website, your content to users who are searching for your content. That's basic SEO, basic search engine optimization. So what we're going to be talking about today is taking it a step further. Now, technical SEO, we're not going to be talking too much about technical SEO today, and technical SEO has more to do with catching up rather than getting ahead. Now, structured data and advanced SEO, that's what we're going to be talking about, is about using different kinds of content and displaying that content on Google search, on the search engine results pages, with really unique and exciting different kinds of content. But Google has made it very, very easy for us now to display images on on the front page of Google with your keyword. So yes, people will look for your keyword. Whether you're in position 1, 2, or 3 matters, well, it matters a lot, but that's basic SEO. What's advanced SEO is, what do they see when they look at it? Well, if you have Google Shopping, if you have an e-commerce website, whether or not you use Google Shopping, you should still optimize your website for products. Let me show you what it looks like here on the screen. You see product is a shopping, it's an e-commerce listing. So it's everything about the structured data for SEO is exactly the same as Google Merchants. Everything has to be the same. But there's one critical difference. When it comes to search engine optimization and structured data through advanced SEO, you don't have to pay Google Shopping at all. You don't get listed in Google Shopping, sorry, but you don't have to. It's a completely separate system to Google Shopping. Structured data allows e-commerce sites that would normally be disapproved by Google Shopping to show the price tag and the product image and even a video on the product for the product page leading to their e-commerce website. Shopify, for example, you can easily optimize your schema on Shopify and it'll show the price tag and the reviews and all of these things if you have the structured data properly installed on your page, on each product page. BigCommerce and WooCommerce also offer this, but it does take a little bit of practice to get it right. So I wanted to share with you what exactly advanced SEO is. It's about advanced content. That's what it is. That's how it works. Advanced content will allow you to produce advanced listings. For example, one of my favorite is breadcrumbs. Now, what is a breadcrumb? It's from the old story with Hansel and Gretel. They got kidnapped by this old witch who was going to eat them or something, and they knew or maybe they were going to get lost. I can't remember the story now. I'm going to have to look into it. Wait. If I remember correctly, the kids went into the forest, but they felt that they were going to get lost. So they had a great idea. Let's take some bread and leave some breadcrumbs behind us so that we know how to find our way back. The problem is the animals just kept eating all the breadcrumbs in the forest, and then the kids got lost. And they probably died if this was a real story, but it's a fable, so everything ends well in the end. But in SEO, what is a breadcrumb? In SEO, a breadcrumb is a trail going from your homepage to the category page, to the subcategory page, finally to the page that you're on. And when we look at the page here on the website, I don't know if you could see this with my video, so I'll just move my my little page here. Excuse me for a moment. There we go. That should do it. So as you can see here, why is this so small now? Okay, well anyway, you should be able to see the little tiny. Why is this so small? I just made it worse. Hold on. There it is. Okay, so I don't know if you could see it or not. I'm sorry. I have to get my live video skills a bit of a wash. So these little signs here, I think that's a greater than sign, and that's another greater than sign, indicates that TV is a clickable link, and it is a separate link from the main title. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 places to click on Google if you have breadcrumbs. So let's see, okay, global SEO audit. That's one of my keywords. I'm not necessarily going to be in position 1 every single time or at all. Oh, I forgot the keyword. Sorry. Global SEO audit course. Pardon me. All right, here we go. Let's go down a little bit. I don't do very much paid search because I focus very clearly on what I want. There I am. Position, what was that position? All right, hold on. That's position 1, international SEO is position 1. Then there's 2, well, it's the same guy again. Good for him. 2, 3. So I'm in like position 4. Position 3 if you count the first one twice. No, but it's position 4. Whatever. As you can see here, I have breadcrumbs. So you could see my URL, but then you see these things. And when there's the dots there, that means my breadcrumb is too big. That means the breadcrumbs that I typed in, they're way too long. And that's cool too, because what I really want is for people to click on search engine optimization right here in the breadcrumb. See this guy? He has business and marketing. Good for him. Mine has SEO, search engine optimization. Boom! In your face, Coursera. You suck. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, it is a competition, but they don't suck. They're pretty cool. I've heard good things about Coursera, but my course is much more advanced and better in every way. Okay, moving on. So as you can see, that's what a breadcrumb is. Now, in order to get those breadcrumbs, you have to do it right. You have to use microformats. You have to use structured data. And the best way to do that is by using developers.google.com, as you can see here, and just go to navigate to this section. You can Google structured data and it'll bring you here. All of the structured data elements are available right here in a nice, easy list to understand, which is really practical. Now, we're talking about an article. That's the first one. What's an article? It's like a news article, but the great thing about using the structured data instead of just putting your article up, the great thing about using the structured data is that it'll put the date, the hour even that it goes live, and it allows you to bypass the Google News entrance exam. There's this huge process to get into Google News if your website is going to be listed every time an article gets placed, which is important for newspapers, magazines, any content that delivers content on any website that delivers content on a daily basis is going to be well, that's a different story because they have to register and become a Google News provider, and that directly introduces them to the Google News to the new Google News search engine. Now, if you want to get yourself and one article into the Google News search engine, you can totally do that. Just use the structured data, and that's all you have to do. You also have to submit. Your website in Google Search Console. Don't forget to do that. URL inspection. Just type in the URL that you want to submit, and then request indexing. That way, Google will read the code that you're installing now that indicates that this article page is an article. It's going live right now, and then Google may still take 48 hours to put it up there, or it may do so immediately. It's very, very quick. Sometimes sometimes when Google reads your page, it happens almost instantly. And so that's pretty cool. But if you do this in advance, you use article microformats with the instructions that I'm about to show you, then you can have an image and the title of your article and your website listing and a bunch of other amazing things appear on page 1 of Google instead of just having your website. In fact, you can have a news article and a product and a normal listing. You can have multiple listings on the same page for one keyword at a time. So it's not just a question of did I get into position 1? The question is how many positions did I get into, and was one of them number 1? Now that's a good SEO question, because you can do so much now, and it's not like what it was 20 years ago when meta keyword tags were still a thing. They're not anymore. Meta keyword tags, it's not a thing anymore. It hasn't been a thing since 1999, I think. Moving on. Let's go to the next one. Book is basically what it sounds like. It's a book. I'm going to pause for a moment because the next thing I want to talk about is going to be actually more interesting than the book. The book isn't that really great. It's the carousel that's really exciting.